Good morning, everyone. I'm Jason, and today I'm presenting my social internship report on skill career mismatch. This study was conducted under the domain of skill identification and development in Vadeshwaram, Kale University. The main objective of this internship was to understand why many engineering students are still unable to get jobs even after completing their degrees, and what can be done to reduce this gap between education and industry requirements. Introduction. During this internship, I interacted with engineering students, employers, and trainers to understand the real reasons behind unemployment among fresh graduates. Today, companies are looking for employees who have practical knowledge, communication skills, confidence, and problem-solving abilities. However, many colleges mainly focus on theoretical learning. Because of this, students score good marks but struggle during interviews and in the workplace. To understand this issue better, I conducted surveys, interacted with different stakeholders, and analyzed the results. This helped me identify the major skill gaps that exist between college education and industry expectations. The problem statement. The major problem identified is the skill-career mismatch. Many engineering graduates have academic knowledge but lack practical exposure. For example, a student may know programming concepts but may not know how to build a real application or work in a development team. Similarly, students often hesitate during interviews because of poor communication skills and lack of confidence. Employers therefore spend extra time and money training fresh graduates before assigning them real work. This delays career growth for students and increases high costs for companies. Objectives. The objectives of this study were first, to identify the major skill gaps among engineering students. Second, to understand what employers actually expect from fresh graduates. Third, to collect the opinions of trainers who really prepare students for placements. Fourth, to understand how these gaps affect employment opportunities. Finally, to suggest practical solutions that colleges can implement to improve students' career readiness. Stakeholders. For this study, I collected information from three different stakeholders. The first stakeholder was engineering students because they are directly affected by this problem. The second stakeholder was employers who explained the qualities they expect while recruiting fresh graduates. The third stakeholder was trainers who regularly conduct placement trainings and therefore understand the weakness students commonly face. Collecting opinions from these three groups helped me understand the problem from different perspectives instead of relying on only one source. Student survey. The student survey consisted of eight questions. Around 67% of students agreed that there is a clear gap between what they learn in college and what companies expect during recruitment. Only 33% believed they were fully prepared for jobs. The most common issues reported by students were lack of practical skills, poor communication, low confidence, and limited exposure to real workspace environments. This shows that students themselves recognize that improvement is needed beyond classroom training. Employer survey. The employer survey contained six questions. Again, 67% of employers said it is difficult to find graduates who are ready to work with from the first day. According to them, many candidates understand concepts but struggle to apply them practically. Employers also mentioned weak communication skills and poor workplace readiness. Because of this, companies must spend additional time training employees before assigning them projects. This increases both time and cost for the organization. Trainer survey. The trainers provided another important perspective. Their survey also consisted of six questions, and 78% agreed that students consistently show skill gaps. According to trainers, students need much more practical training instead of only theoretical knowledge. They recommend more technical practice sessions, communication activities, teamwork exercises, mock interviews, and aptitude training. These activities can significantly improve students' employability before graduation. Field observations. During field visits, I observed that most students were genuinely interested in building successful careers. However, many of them were confused about how to prepare effectively. Employers expressed concern over the lack of job-ready candidates, while trainers requested continuous skill development instead of short-term preparation. As part of the internship, I conducted a skill demonstration session focusing on communication skills, employability, interview preparation, and confidence building. Findings and suggestions. Based on the study, I found that engineering students generally possess good theoretical knowledge, but practical implementation is still lacking. To bridge this gap, colleges should organize regular workshops, coding practice sessions, group discussions, mock interviews, industrial visits, and internships. Finally, I would like to thank everyone for listening to my presentation. I hope this study highlights the importance of reducing the skill career mismatch and encourages practical changes in engineering education. Thank you.